Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. So the other day I showed you a video on making these larger bows that I got the idea from Sparkling Char. I really liked the way they turned out. And you can, decorate them. You can add speckles or glitter. So here are some of the masculine, so-called masculine ones. I packaged those up, 3 in a package in a clear bag, and put a topper. And next I'll show you the 3 sort of girly ones that I made with a cute little topper and the butterfly. I just think they look so pretty when you package them up. So let's get started. Just push everything out of the way. Now to decide what paper I want to use. I decided that I wanted to make some more masculine ones, and I wasn't sure which paper to use. There's nice plaids, there's some wood veneer kind of paper. So I decided to use the light wood paper, but the grain, of course, didn't really come out, so it can be masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Now what we need is some strips, 1/2-inch strips. I've speeded it up here so that you can see that I'm just cutting strips 1/2 inch. Now I need 2 at 4 inches, 1 at 3.5, 1 at 3, and then I need 2 at 2 inches. And then the final one is about 1.5 by 1/2 inch. With the 2-inch ones, I cut them together. I'm just snipping off the bottom to make kind of a flag, so it looks like the endings of the ribbon of a flower, of a bow. Once you start doing a few of these, it's just kind of automatic. You can mass produce these little bows. They're so adorable. Now what I'm going to do is use my hot glue and glue them crisscross. And that'll be the base of my bow. Next I'm going to take the strips and just encourage the paper to bend. And what I found on these that was a little bit better, so they're not quite so bulky, a little out of frame there, I'm just snipping, I'm just moving the camera down a bit, I'm just snipping a little snip off of each end, off the top and the folded, just a little snip. And I'm going to do that to all of the strips. I just found that it was not quite as bulky, and it fit a little nicer together when you just snip that little corner. And just be careful when you're cutting the bottom part, which is the fold, that it's just a tiny little nip off each side. I'm going to speed it up here for you so you're not bored and I don't have to think about what to say. So we've got 2 4-inch, 1 3.5, 1 3-inch, and then the smaller one is the bow top, or the centerpiece of the bow. So I'm doing that centerpiece first. I'm using a little straw to sort of keep it rounded. Now I'm adding a little glue, and I am just folding each end into the middle. One end and the other end. I like the hot glue because it's fast. It dries fast, but any glue will do. And the last piece. Alrighty, now to put it together, we're just going to crisscross. First the larger ones, crisscross, and then the next down, and then the last piece, and then the center of the bow. Now you can take anything that you have. I think I use the straw here just to puff it up a little bit. I mean, you could probably just use your fingers to puff them up, but because we're pressing down and it is tiny, I find sometimes using something like a pen or a straw or something that you can put through and just encourage the paper to curve up a little bit. I really enjoyed working with these little bows. They were a lot of fun to work with. I'm just making sure they're all nice and fluffy. There we go. And you can fiddle with it and fiddle with it until you get it just the way you want it. And there we have it. I'm really pleased with how these turned out. I'm not as fussy with the other one. So now I'm going to try some glossy accents, just for fun, just to see how it turns out. You can use anything. You can, if you don't have glossy accents or stickles, you can use a little bit of glue and some glitter. You can decorate it any way you like. Pretty well the bows are perfect just the way they are. I was just experimenting here. And then I thought I would try the stickles. I really like those stickles. I don't know if this one is the clear or silver, I'm not sure. But I just wanted to have some fun, just to see how it was going to turn out. And that is my little bow. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really have a hard time with the voiceover, so I apologize for that. But I film during the day, and then I can voice over at night. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.